Hi everybody, this is your weekly horoscope. This one is for Monday the 17th of April going through until Sunday the 23rd of April, and my horoscopes are based on London time, so that's UK time, British summer time. Now, the energy's been really changeable and weird lately because we've had a lot of planets go retrograde and come out of retrograde. This week is no different, it's very changeable. On Monday the 17th of April, we've got the Sun in Aries. So the Sun is your identity, it's what makes you feel alive and strong. In Aries, it's really focused on getting what it is you want. Me, overcoming obstacles, pushing things forward. It trines, so it forms this positive, healthy connection with Saturn in Sagittarius, and that immediately gives it a much stronger sense of self and identity, and it kind of gives it much more foundation. At the same time, we've got Mars in Taurus, quincunxing Saturn in Sagittarius. So Mars is the archetypal male principle. It's what I want. In Taurus, it's what I want here in the physical world. That forming a connection with Saturn as well makes it stronger, gives it more of a kind of strong foundation and grounding. So on Monday the 17th, you're going to have a really good start to the week in the sense of authority about yourself, but also the way you come across. Be aware that other people will also be feeling this and might appear more stern than they usually would be, so give them the benefit of the doubt. But on this day also there's an amazing ability to get things done, and anything that has to do with organization particularly, either organization in an intellectual sense or organization in the form of working with structure and form and real live kind of structures. Any of those kind of things are really, really good to work with. Now, on Tuesday, the 18th of April, the moon is in Capricorn and it squares Jupiter in Libra and conjunct Pluto in Capricorn. So this is a really good day for networking and for connecting with other people and doing group activities. Okay, so if you're working or if you're retired, spending the day with other people is going to give you the biggest lift and the biggest boost. Because the moon in Capricorn is quite serious, it's quite focused on work, but Jupiter in Libra is all about connecting with other people, and Pluto in Capricorn is about it's about transformation and change. And if you want things to lift and transform and change, it's about hanging out with other people, connecting with other people. That's really going to give things a lift. Now on Wednesday the 19th of April, we've got the Sun going into Taurus at 9:28 p.m. So happy birthday, Taurus. The Mars is also in Taurus and it conjuncts Mercury in Taurus. So we've got loads of Taurus energy here. So happy birthday. The Sun in Taurus gives us this focus on security and stability and longevity and money and things looking beautiful. What it doesn't like is major changes or things being uncertain and up in the air. Okay? And with both Mars and Mercury also in the sign of Taurus, there's a lot of kind of slow, grounded, long-term energy that's all about kind of maintaining what is, okay, and keeping things as they are and making them more comfortable for yourself and making them even better. With all of these, with the two personal planets and the Sun in Taurus, be really careful about your reaction if you don't get what you want on this day, because Taurus doesn't like change, and it also doesn't like not being in control of situations. So if something happens that really just irritates you, be careful, because on Wednesday here, you're really not going to take things quietly if things aren't done to your liking or done in the way you would want them done. Now, Thursday, the 20th of April, we've got Pluto going into retrograde, and we've got Mars going into Aries. So watch the monthly horoscopes for more information on the Pluto retrograde. I went into more detail on it in the monthlies, so the monthly forecast for Aries in April, and Virgo in April, and Scorpio in April, all of those. Basically, Pluto is the most outer of the planets. When it retrogrades, it's like the hermit in the tarot. It's taking this light of truth and shining it within. It's about personal transformation in a really gentle way. It is like the phoenix rising from the ashes, and it's all about looking at who you are what you are, well, what you represent in a way, and where you see yourself in future and what kind of person you would like to be. Check out the monthlies for more info on those. Mars going into Aries on Thursday. Mars is immediately much happier because Mars rules Aries, so it feels like it can get things done and get things moving. So the two pluses for Thursday the 20th are information, being able to work with information, and taking action based on the information that you get. So it's jump into action, you don't need to worry about it anymore. On Friday the 21st of April, we've got the moon going into Pisces at 7:44 in the evening. The sun sextiles the moon in Pisces, and the moon then also squares Mars in Gemini. So this is another great day for communication and actually being sensitive to other people's needs. You know, we're always very clear about the way someone should have asked us something, or there's a certain way to speak to people, or you know, there's a different way of approaching things. we've all said that at some point in our lives, but it's very rare and it's not that common that we think about how we are being sensitive to other people's needs or being compassionate at all. Most people spend most of their time thinking about themselves, okay? And this Friday the 21st, it's a wonderful time to communicate, but it's really a wonderful, genuine, dual communication where you're interested in what they have to say, they're interested in what you have to say, and it's a genuine kind of conversation. And really being able to get to know someone and being sensitive to what their experience has been and what they're going through. Friday is an amazing day for that. So this is a wonderful day for building really intimate and close and personal relationships. On Saturday the 22nd, we've got the Pisces moon conjuncting Neptune in Pisces and quincunxing Jupiter in Libra. So this is a very intuitive, ethereal kind of day. It's great to do anything like dream work or psychic work or doing a vision quest. If you're someone who's into spirituality, it's a really good day to try and break through to the next level because the veil is very thin. There's a very kind of ethereal and gentle energy associated with this day, and also that applies to you in connection with other people. So again, it's great to communicate and building bridges between you and others. So Friday and Saturday, best for those so far. Now, Sunday, the 23rd of April, we've got the moon going into Aries. So from Pisces into Aries, so from the end of the chart to the beginning of the chart. So that's a total shift. And the moon then conjuncts Venus in Pisces. And that has also been in Aries recently. So it's a weird energy. And the Venus is now direct again. So there's a weird kind of balance here on this day. The moon in Aries makes you sensitive, but also makes you focused on getting things done. And Venus in Pisces is selfless and it's totally focused on the other person. But because it was in Aries recently and because it was in retrograde, it's also very positive and very functional. So again, this is really a wonderful, there's really weird balance here today, but in a very, very good way, because it brings you closer together like this with other people. And really, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday are really amazing days where you can make meaningful relationships that are truthful and honest and genuine and that serve you on your soul journey. You know, there are only a few people who come into our lives who really, really touch us and make a huge contribution and a huge difference. And the last 3 days are all about that kind of energy. So if you have someone like this in your life, make sure you schedule in some time, or you make some time, you carve out a couple of hours to do that, because that kind of work is always really beneficial. So that's what I get for the week. If you would like a private reading with me, then please get in touch with me via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. Click on the readings tab to audio reading. Please remember to subscribe to this YouTube channel, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.